Rising cost of food is top of mind for many Canadians and for food banks, which say they've reached their breaking point.
You must have heard the inflation figures dropping, but are you willing to believe it? More than half of US food shops are still hiking prices this year, and grocers predict that essentials costs will rise even more in the second half of 2023. According to the 2023 Retail CFO Outlook survey, with major food makers such as Procter & Gamble, Nestle, Unilever, and Coca-Cola signaling their intent to continue raising prices despite falling sales volumes, retailers are forced to pass these higher costs onto shoppers, plus a little extra at this point. Many people argue that big brands are in fact price gouging their customers. Some of these companies are actually facing lawsuits over allegations of price harassing. Let's take a look at some of the grocery stores reporting another price hike. Number 1. Kroger. Americans who shop at Kroger regularly are dissatisfied with the grocery chain as prices skyrocket. Recent consumer complaints point to the increased costs of fruits like oranges, strawberries, and blueberries at Kroger stores. "This is crazy," one customer stated in an interview with US News. Mandarin oranges, which were originally priced at $4.99 on November the 22nd, now cost $8, while bundles of blackberries and strawberries cost $6.59. Shredded cheese hit a high of $7 in February, but the price has since dropped. Kroger's outrageous prices aren't the only source of concern these days. The proposed combination of Kroger and Albertsons would give the merged business control of at least 1/5 of the US supermarket. However, retail experts feel it might have a huge impact on shoppers. The merger is a looming disaster for everyone who buys groceries in America, US officials said, because it gives the companies the power to raise the prices on millions of Americans and force other competitors to follow pace. Number 2. Sam's Club. For the first time since 2013, Sam's Club is raising prices this year. After raising its membership fee rates in October 2022, the Warehouse Club says the upcoming wave of price increases will affect several essential items, and consumers should expect to pay 5% to nearly 24% more on meats, cleaning products, dried canned goods, and pet supplies, Yahoo reports. Number 3. Walmart. Walmart grocery prices have risen by 22% in the last year, according to GoBank Raise, and the world's largest retailer cautioned earlier this month during an investor meeting that it may still have to raise prices to deal with increasing costs. Walmart's CFO John David Rainey stated that the company is still encountering substantial issues with its supply chain, and that this year will be somewhat unusual due to the effects of rising prices. According to Rainey, Walmart customer grocery bills are going to rise by at least 10% by the end of the year. That's rather concerning given that Walmart's prices have climbed by 50% since 2020, according to Consumer Reports on TikTok. One content producer wanted to purchase and compare the same goods she purchased in 2020. The shopping cart contained corn mixed flour, 12-gallon non-dairy milk, 6 eggs, 2 bananas, a short bundle of green scallions, 2 potatoes, and 2 pinto beans. According to the user, she paid $10.09 for the frozen mixed vegetables and grain in 2020. She cooked a week's worth of meals for a single person and shared her receipt. On January the 20th, 2023, the shopper claimed that she returned to Walmart to buy the same products again, and the total increased from $10.90 to $15.10, a 50% increase from a few years ago. Number 4. Aldi. Aldi has implemented the most significant rise in prices in recent years. According to the US Sun, Aldi prices have risen by 28% since 2020. However, some customers are reporting even more severe price increases in their weekly shopping bills. A stronger focus on TikTok discovered that her Aldi grocery bill rose by 41% from November 2020, less than 3 years ago. "Back then, I spent $9.37 for this food at Aldi," she stated in the video, "and I was curious to see how much it would cost today. So I went back to Aldi and bought everything again. I paid $13.26, which is $3.89 more than I paid less than 3 years ago for huge eggs, creamy peanut butter on white bread, 2 green bean cans, sausage from Italy, 2 tomato sauce cans, carrots, baby 2 macaroni, and cheese boxes." The consumer stated in the comments that she purchased the exact sizes for each item that she did in 2020. The price of tomato sauce in particular then doubled, jumping from 25 cents to 46 cents. Users expressed their dissatisfaction with the rising prices in the comment section. One person commented that $5 is a new 99 cents. Aldi is no longer cheap. Another user added that the company is still limiting purchases of some vegetables due to supply shortages, and that the company is limiting purchases of peppers, cucumbers, and tomatoes to 3 units per person to ensure that as many customers as possible can buy what they need. Number 5. Costco. Costco is known for providing its members with inexpensive pricing on name brand products, but the firm just revealed some goods will be priced higher in the coming months. Julia Ramhold, a consumer analyst with DealNews.com, has already detected rising prices on a number of Costco supermarket goods. Some of these things may be expected, while others may surprise shoppers. Bakery items such as cakes, muffins, and croissants will increase by 7 to 12%, as well as soda and other carbonated beverages. May see the biggest price increases, rising by 19% after jumping by more than 22% in recent years, although it will also become more expensive. Number 6. Whole Foods. Whole Foods, known as one of the most expensive grocery chains in the country, is now bagging suppliers to lower costs as sales have flatlined or decreased over the past several quarters, according to a recording of a summit for a Whole Foods supplier seen by the Journal. Over the past year, the Amazon-owned company raised prices on many packaged food brands. Although the hikes reflected higher transportation and other inflation-related costs, food industry sources told Insider that many of the increases also bloated Whole Foods' profit in the prior quarter. Whole Foods saw a 15% decline in foot traffic during the period's earning report, indicating that the natural food shop had more one-time visitors purchasing specialty items than loyal consumers. Number 7. Heb. A Texas-based grocery retailer has recently come under fire as consumers complain about dramatic price rises on Reddit. How does AGB justify a 32% rise on store-made products? He notes that thus far this year, shop brand prices have gone from 4 for $1 to 3 for $1, a 32% price increase. He complains that ATP is making tremendous profits when we're already in trouble. I used to spend $250 every 2 weeks at Heb, but now it's over $400, according to the second commenter who paid $80 for 7 items yesterday. Heb is virtually tripling the price of eggs since there are people who wish to profit from the pain of millions in any moment of economic crisis. Number 8. Safeway. Safeway joined the list of food retailers facing lawsuits for misleading promotions and abusive price increases earlier this year. According to the lawsuit, across its 243 stores in California, Safeway raised the prices on items included in the buy one get one free and buy one get two free promotions. The case, filed by customer Caleb Haley, says that by doing this, customers are not genuinely receiving a free product and that the extra charges are deceptive and illegal. The complaint estimates that roughly 1 million customers in California have been injured by these activities right now. According to a Business Insider analysis, Safeway prices are currently 16% higher than Walmart's. Number 9. Publix. Starting the year on a high note, Publix reported a 100% increase in net earnings. Consumers, on the other hand, are very frustrated with the chain's latest price hikes, with rice, beans, and pasta seeing an 8 to 11% increase so far this year. On Reddit, one shopper says, "I know Publix is a shady exploiting company that puts on a good public image. I went to shop there today and observed the significant price hike, almost to the level of Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, which are far superior businesses. I haven't noticed such drastic price increases at other grocery stores," and many other individuals agreed with the comment. Number 10. Piggly Wiggly. The Memphis-based firm has grown in popularity because of its great discounts and diverse product offerings, but it has not been immune to supply chain challenges and rising expenses since the epidemic, even though customers can still get savings on snacks and frozen foods, everyday products. Seafood, meat, dairy, and even pharmacy goods are all increasing in price this year. The good news is that the chain is reporting the lowest price hikes among other retail giants, only raising its prices by 4 to 6% in 2023. Food inflation will continue for many months, putting a strain on our monthly budgets and purchasing power. We must organize ourselves and remember to shop consciously. Now is the time to gear up and brace yourself for the impending wave of price increases. If you haven't taken the necessary steps to prepare, the upcoming months could prove to be quite challenging. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.